Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. We are here on a beautiful Saturday morning, and guess what, guys? We are gonna go be playing some frisbee this morning over at Sugar House Park in Salt Lake City, Utah. It has been a few weeks since I've gone to this pickup, and it is about gosh dang time that I get to go back because I love frisbee so freaking much, and I'm just happy to be back. Took long enough, but we're on our way right now. We had a big rainstorm in the past 2 days, but now it is all cleared up. It is all beautiful. Man, these mountains, I'm just saying, if you ever lived in Utah and like you were born and raised here, I don't understand how people leave, okay? I don't get it. Because if these mountains were one day just like disappear, and by that I mean like you move to a different place, like you don't have the mountains anymore, I don't understand. Like that's east. That's the only way I know, like, my directions. That's east. Mountains are east. And if it's all of a sudden just a plain field, I can never. These mountains are just like a protection, a wall, you could say, that like just, you know, this is my bubble. Salt Lake and Utah County are just my bubble, my safe space. And they loop all the way around. They go on the other side too. On the other side, going west, the mountains are a lot smaller. But I mean, I don't know if you guys can see in the rearview mirrors at all, but there's still mountains over there. That's where the copper mine is. I'm spacing the name of it. The mine that's over there. The big one that you can see, the one that you can see from space. The big one's over there. So pretty cool. But that's what we're up to today, guys. Moving on, automotive news. Dope stuff coming from our friends Porsche from Germany again. I don't know why Porsche is just consistently breaking the laws of physics and always doing this cool stuff, but they have released the next generation 992.2 GT3. Dun dun dun! I'll put a picture right here for you guys. If you guys aren't really into cars that much, you will say that looks exactly the same. And you're basically right, alright? It is a very, very similar car. It's basically just a refined version of the GT3 essentially, because the current gen GT3 was the best seller GT3 that they've ever had in the lineup before. And if you guys will go watch Porsche's video, I'll leave the thumbnail right here as well for you guys so you guys can go find it. It's on Porsche's own YouTube channel. They go through a little bit of the history. It's like a 10-minute video. Honestly, you only really need to get halfway through it to get all the history part of it. But it was really, really cool. It was like kind of hearing where things came from and stuff like that, and just kind of where they're going right now, because I know right now, especially over in Europe, emission standards are stupid strict. Like, it is ridiculous how little you can actually do just because of these emission standards. And the gentleman at Porsche, I don't know if you guys watch Carwow, I'll leave Carwow's thumbnail right here as well. It was an interesting video because he was saying that they couldn't go to a 4.2 or a 4.3 liter flat six, because if they did do that, the bore would be too big and then they wouldn't meet emission standards. So it's crazy the margins that they're trying to get out of these engines while still meeting emissions. And this thing's not a hybrid at all or turbocharged. It's a naturally aspirated 4-liter flat six that still makes around 500 horsepower. The power figures from that while meeting emission standards is crazy good. And I think it's got like 330 pound-feet of torque, so it's definitely not the torquiest little fellow. I mean, my car has 320 pound-feet of torque, so nothing on that side. But I mean, I think it revs to like 9,000 RPM is what they were saying. I'm pretty sure, at least. And I mean, like, props to Porsche. It's just like hands down, round of applause. And that goes for honestly all European manufacturers right now, just because the emission standards are so freaking strict over there. And I get it, save the planet, blah, 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 but I like vroom vroom noises, and cars go vroom vroom, so, you know what I mean. And I'm sure any car enthusiast who's watching right now would also agree with that decision. That's, you know, just kind of just bend the rules for us a little bit, you know? Like, what's the worst that could happen? I'm also just saying, here's my own opinion. This is a little bit of a little tangent right here. If we just didn't chop down as many trees and we just planted a hell of a lot more trees need carbon dioxide, all right? Like, if we just incorporated more greenery into our life, just saying. Could be an easy way to fix all these emission standards, but no, all these people just keep on chopping down trees and then they're pointing their finger at cars and vehicles at the problem. Like, no, That's what's making the CO2. It's like, no, you're literally chopping away the solution. Like, if we had more trees and we didn't chop down as many trees, we wouldn't be having this issue right now. But no, everyone's just pointing the finger at, oh yeah, loud cars produce so many emissions. Yeah, and then, yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. And then for some reason we have everyone driving Ford F-350s to take their kids to school and soccer practice, and we're not doing anything about that. But, you know, okay, to each their own, I guess. Just dumb. But that's my own opinion about that, so of course take that with a little bit of grain of salt. Actually, take everything I say with a little bit of grain of salt, because I am a little unfiltered sometimes. But we'll leave it at that for this video right now, guys. So of course, if you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell real estate here in the beautiful state of Utah, shoot me a DM on any of my social medias or fill out the Let's Get Started link down below, and we will get you scheduled for a consultation call. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.